Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Juan Cristales here, and who else do we have?
Judah.
Say bye, Judah.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so I want to make this video for you guys because I think the construction delays are just part of the process, and I don't want you guys to freak out about it. I'm dealing with something right now that's outside of my control. That Judah's hanging out in the background. That is part of the construction process. All right, just let me bring you up to speed here. All right, as you guys already well know, this is the 403 MLK property. This is a side-by-side duplex that we've been working on for a while here. I'm going to use my coloring tool to kind of just help you guys understand where we are with everything. The structure is up. We're almost finished. I just did a quick video on that. We're doing the floors on this thing. We're coming to pretty much the end of this project. It's at day number 78. If you guys remember, we have already put the sod in on the sides and the back. The reason I have not put sod in the front here is because we don't have driveways, and we also don't have water, and we're gonna have to dig this whole thing up. So why put in nice grass if we're gonna have to dig this whole thing back up? That is also causing us to not be able to paint. So here's where we are right now. The electrician called me and he's like, hey bro, like can I go out there and finish? I'm like, yeah man. He's like, is the air conditioning guy done? I'm like, no, he's not done. He's like, well, I don't want to be out there a whole bunch more times, so I'm just going to wait until the AC guy is done, okay? So now I'm like, okay, so the AC guy needs to be finishing up first. The problem is that the AC guy knows that we have, you know, those little concrete pads where the condenser unit goes outside? We have one. And the reason this one is here is because it was done with the foundation. If you guys remember, we did the cables and the cables were kind of sticking out the side here. So because the cables were coming out this way, we were not able to put the concrete pad on this side because it was right in the middle of the cables. So we only were able to do one. So the concrete guy, which is also going to be doing the driveways, this guy, he is not going to want to come out just to do a little small piece of pad here just for the air conditioning system. He's like, hey man, I'll come out and do the whole thing in like 2 days. One day, form it, do the inspections the next day, and then we can pour the concrete on the third day. So the AC guy is saying, okay, I have to wait until the concrete is done before I can go out there. And the concrete guy's like, when can I start? I'm like, well, we can't start because we're waiting for the city to give us the little permit so that we, not the permit, but I'm sorry, the water taps. So we have the actual clean water that comes in from the city. The problem is that there's no meters, the little round things that are inside of the box that kind of show how much water is being used from the city out to where we are. Now, I'll show you guys this when we get to that point, but the thing is that we have the water box here, and it's going to go underneath, and it's going to connect to the water main here, and then this one's going to go underneath, and it's going to connect to the water main right there. Now, that's a pretty standard practice, but we have to leave all of these trenches open, completely open, so that the city can come and inspect this whole thing. Without the city coming to like having the meters in, and without the inspections, we're still gonna tear up all this dirt that's right here. Come on, man. Let me finish this. Why?
Okay.
Why you have your echo microphone? All right, hang on a second. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. So, all right. So you see how the water meters not being installed are basically delaying so much other stuff, man. So right now, because the water meters are not in, we can't finish the grass, we can't finish the concrete, we can't do the air conditioning, we can't do the electrician, we can't finish off the project. So we're a little bit of a standstill on some of these other things, man. But like this, we just got to roll with the punches, man. The city knows. I keep bugging them about it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the phrase, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And man, I'm telling you, learn how to be the squeaky wheel when it comes to permitting and dealing with the city, because you know oftentimes the more times you email them, the more times you call them, the more times you bug them about stuff, the higher the likelihood that they're going to address your issue. And this is one of those instances where I've had to get creative about being the squeaky wheel so that I can get the grease. If you guys don't understand that analogy or that little funny saying, whatever it is if you have a cart and there's four wheels on it, whichever wheel is making the most noise, that's the one that's going to get the grease. The other three are not going to get any attention. So in this scenario, I'm a small player, man. Inside of what's happening inside the city limits of Willis, there's so much stuff going on that my little baby duplex there is not a high priority item for these guys, and I understand that. But I have to be the squeaky wheel so that they give me some attention. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you guys in the next one.